Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's just a talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through some sort of window to your right. As he goes left and you stay right between the lines of fear and blame. You begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness that I put out. Stayed up with you all night, and I know how to save a life. Let him know.
In 1996, Stacy Title's Last Supper served an assassination meal. Nothing is known about the budget of the US production with an R rating and a financial result in America of only $550,000. Also, the reviews are very moderate, but it has a small, steadily growing, extremely faithful fan base.
Things you told him all along. Pray to God he hears you. And pray to God he hears you. And where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere.
A group of befriended students, all named after apostles, live together in a rustic home. The five are convinced liberal idealistics, but at the same time frustrated about the narrow-mindedness of most people. During a meal, they had a dispute with a guest because of his right-wing opinions, whereupon he provoked and subsequently got stabbed. Shocked at their deeds, the five bury the corpse in the garden, but then came to the conclusion it could be of service to society that they had killed such a bad person. They organize with selected guests from the community meetings, on which they talk about political topics. If a guest is aware and shares the views of the group, there is wine from the green bottle. But if the guest's views on delicate subjects do not match those of the group, there is the blue bottle, which contains poison. The genius soundtrack is from Mark Mothersbaugh, one of the two founding members of the band Devo from the 70s, model for many new wave bands in the 80s. Among the songs are some timeless classics, such as Boogeyman or Get Down Tonight. But my personal favorite is When I Fall by Sam Phillips. The soundtrack was one of the few which I used as a DJ permanently, since the compilation is simply top. The score is, like many others, incomplete and misses the promising piano piece at the end of the movie. Some fans have tried to painstakingly reconstruct it from the film, with more or less success. The movie is among the rare with a female director. In this case, the 2021 late Stacy Title, to be seen here during the 2008 writer's strike. Cameron Diaz was relatively unknown at the time of the shooting. Her great breakthrough came with There's Something About Mary 3 years later. She plays one of the smallest and most insignificant parts, but was later upgraded to become the lead, looking at newer posters or actors lists. Of course, there's no Blu-ray, but the DVD is watchable and has no distracting extras, like a reasonable menu or any information about the movie whatsoever.
A storm is brewing, my friends. Someone has to stop it.
Every Sunday for about a year now, we've been inviting a guest over for dinner and discussion.
Zach, this is Mark. Oh, hey, Mark, this is Zach.
You bunch of damn liberals.
What are you, a Nazi?
Or is that too far to the left?
Hitler had the right idea.
Excuse me?
We let this pass, we can go on with the rest of our lives.
This is terrible!
What if you kill somebody whose death makes the world a better place?
When I accidentally discovered The Last Supper back then, I realized immediately that this movie is something special. At the beginning, still like a harmless comedy, the protagonists always go a step further with their political correctness, until finally no one is safe anymore. It's the best example of the infamous good intentions, also known as the bricks building the road to hell. I showed it immediately to my friends at the time, and so the famous shortlist was born. One of them worked in a catering trade in a pub which had longer opening time than those where my pal and I made music or surfed, so that we could meet there late at night and watch some old Cheers reruns. He was just like us, a huge fan of the movie, and cited the running gag with the blue and green bottle, which he constantly confused, and it always bugged me, since he knew how pedantic I was with movie trivia. He always listened to the people and was, thanks to his positive influence, often able to ease concerns or problems. One of the few friends who were always there but which were taken for granted. The real value discovered in the moment they are gone.